Now, I've been opposed to quick and dirty practices for a very long time. But the reality is that we often need them. The reason that we can eventually shorten our practice is because we're physically used to it. We know what we're doing in our physical body, so it's just muscle memory moving through. It takes less and less time to shift those energies and to feel it, and it's a faster entry into meditation. So that's the dream goal. It is not, can I get up into a handstand and impress everyone? It's, can I get into a handstand and hold it and actually sense and feel my breath with the jitters of, oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash and fall. Well, beautifuls, here begins my next chapter. I am in Surat Thani in Thailand, made it safe and sound, and super excited to share just what's been coming through for me today. I got to spend my morning at my beautiful friend's gorgeous new magical retreat space in Siem Reap called Through the Looking Glass. And I did a very short practice today, including all of the 10 elements of a transformational personal practice. And I did it in less than 20 minutes. Now, I've been opposed to quick and dirty practices for a very long time. But the reality is that we often need them. Yoga is not simply a physical practice. It is not exercise, although we do work through 3 very important aspects of our being. One of them being the physical. We do use it to stretch and extend our muscles as well as our spine. Our spine is the most important in the entire energetic system because it is where all of your chakras lie. It is necessary for them to be open so that you can breathe fully through your entire central nervous system, which lies along your spinal column, right? These are physical and metaphysical aspects of a yoga practice. And the other element that's really important is your breath, your prana, utilizing it consciously to move. You may practice yoga. You may not acknowledge that your breath needs to happen before any movement happens. And the final thing that's the most important about a yoga practice is shifting of energies. These are called Prana Vayus or prana pathways, energy pathways. And yoga sequences are designed specifically so that you incorporate all of the different Prana Vayus so that you can get your energy moving in all ways that are possible for it to get yourself more comfortable with what that brings up in you, what needs to be seen, what do you need to observe about yourself, what are you hearing about your body, what are you feeling, what are the emotions that are coming up. And so I'm going to film this practice for you. It is a more moderate to advanced practice. A lot of the things you will not or should not push yourself to do if they are not already in your practice, which leads me to my final point. We do not practice specific asana so that we can just get good at singularly doing that asana. Say handstand, for example. We do not practice handstand so that we can just be great at handstand and bust them out anywhere we go and be impressive. We practice specific asana and building up to those, understanding the different parts of the body that need to be strengthened and open in order to achieve them, so that when we need to get into an inversion, one of the Prana Vayus of energetically moving energy up, flipping your solar and lunar principles. And you won't get the greatest effect of that if you're not staying in that posture for, say, 1.5 minutes to 3 minutes. when you're just learning these postures, it's really important that you find a place where you can actually stay with the energy that you are trying to express through you. So for example, a handstand is an inversion. So you want to have your head below your heart for a 1.5 to 3 minute time period. And so if you're just practicing handstand and you are just trying to hop up into it, you're actually exciting your pran. You're not getting the full benefit of just holding it and being in it. So in that case, I recommend that you use a wall, you use a partner so that you can feel, perhaps, ultimately, what that energy passing through you feels like. But in the steps leading up to it, we have to get a little bit more physical and find the ways that we're going to build up to getting into it. But the ultimate purpose is so that we can stay in it longer and breathe. So these are the principles of a transformative yoga practice. And I just wanted to stress that the reason that we can eventually shorten our practice is because we're physically used to it. We know what we're doing in our physical body, so it's just muscle memory moving through. It takes less and less time to shift those energies and to feel it, and it's a faster entry into meditation. So that's the dream goal. It is not, can I get up into a handstand and impress everyone? It's, can I get into a handstand and hold it and actually sense and feel my breath with the jitters of, oh my gosh, I'm going to crash and fall. Because that's part of it too. It's saman, bringing all of the energy together. So I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I just wanted to let you know that I will be doing some shorter practices, and whatever you cannot do yet, do not rush through them, and find your own version where you can hold the posture and breathe. It's the most important part, right? If we're not breathing fully, we're not generating enough or any true prana coursing through our bodies, and we ultimately will just move ourselves too fast, breathe too quickly, get into hyperventilation, and then you're kind of screwed when you get to try to sit in meditation, which is the main purpose of a yoga practice. So I digress. I love you. I hope this was helpful, and please stay tuned for the 20-minute sequence for all you advanced yogis out there. And I know you're out there, and I'm here for you. Let's turn your practice into something that is not only so feel good and so beneficial for you on many levels, but also something that can catapult you into the major transformation in your life that you're looking for. Okay? Love you. Please ask any questions in the comments, and I will be happy to make a little reel or video or post about it. Mwah. Love you.